about a 1 in 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 123 chance. That's a decimal with more zeros.
Here we go. The Apple Store in Baltimore is closing.
The Apple Store is the latest in the series of stores leaving the Towson Town Center,
Nobody knows
citing
why.
declining conditions.
Nobody knows.
This is a nice mall, you know, it's quality mall.
But is the mall on a downward spiral?
I kept hearing from people that, like, the mall is going to shut down soon, even from some of the workers.
One of the most popular stores, the Apple Store, announced it's leaving, citing departure of several retailers and declining conditions. Executive Director of the Towson Chamber of Commerce, Nancy Hafford, says that can't be the reason.
That store does so well.
That's crazy. They've been here for a while, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of money lost.
I'm sure they understand how much money they're going to lose, man. They do. Here's another one. It's really.
Let me make a new video. Yo, they is not playing about this football. Yo, what is this?
Oh my God! They have a beeper on a bag of M&Ms. And I know the peanut M&Ms are the best. We all know that they're the best. M&Ms are the best. And I know the peanut M&Ms are the best. We all know that they're the best. But damn. Damn, man. What the hell is going on? We live in a society. We lived in a society.
What is this?
It's just really. This is just too much. When is enough enough? When have we had enough of this? When are we going to decide that, you know what, guys? Maybe we could just push the button, just flip the switch, just stop letting this happen. And that's it. It's in criminal neighborhoods. Everybody wants to act like, okay, so this is the problem that y'all have, is that some people try to act, and a lot of these videos I talk about is that, let me explain the cascade effect. Everybody is like, it's black people. It's black people doing this. Here's the reality. It's black people suffering from this. It's their stores that are getting stolen from. It's their stores that are shutting down. And you know who's voting for this and saying it's okay? A bunch of white women that live in a gated fucking community on the other side of the city that think that it's good to have a vibrant community where everything gets fucking stolen because they hate the police. Meanwhile, the people that you really need, like, they are the ones that need the police. They are the ones that they are living, being terrorized every fucking day. They're being treated like criminals, and it's disgusting. The thing is that it does fuck with the psychology of a person when you're treated like a criminal in everyday environments. Everyday environments, everything's locked down. People are controlled. You are basically living in a minimum security silo prison that you go from place to place. It's weird, and I think it fucks with people's heads. It does. They don't have normal interactions. They're not able to be part of the normal community the same that they would be. They're treated de facto like a criminal, like a fucking problem person, and many of them are not. They're not like this. The main victims of this, here's the thing, keep in mind, like, remember that one Turkish guy that had the money stolen from the hot dog stand? Everybody says, oh, look at it. It's black people. They're doing it again. There were 10 other black people in the same clip that went up there and paid for their shit. There were no problems. But that one person makes it a shithole for everybody else. They make it a shithole for everybody else. And the thing that they need more than anything is more policing, more accountability, and more authority. Because if you had that, these people could live like Americans. That is their birthright. That is what they should be able to have. They are entitled to that. And it's being taken away from them, from the pathological empathy of white people that think that they're helping them by allowing them to live in chaos. That's what I think. I think it's disgraceful. It's so profoundly selfish and narcissistic, performative. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But do you lose your mind, you visit New York City? Well, I don't know about that. And so that's what I think, right? More than anything else. And we need to stop electing Karens. We need to just enforce the law. Just enforce the law. If somebody steals a bag of M&Ms, just go arrest them, put them in jail for a year. They're not going to come out and steal another bag of M&Ms. If they are, they arrest them, put them in jail for 5 years. That's the way it is. Do we think segregation should return, but only for criminals who have to use separate areas? No. We have segregation for that. It's called jail. If you're a criminal, just put them in jail. The law doesn't allow that. That's the problem. Change the law. Ignore it. Who gives a fuck? If the law doesn't let you do something like that, then that's the problem. You say follow the law, but the Marxists have infiltrated the legislative bodies that draft the laws. It's more complex than that law. No? Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Just come in there. Like, once you get enough power, just come in there and say, like, listen, this is your last day. You're out. Like, oh, you can't fire me? You're fired. That's it. You're done. And then that's the way you do it. See, the problem is that, again, like I say this a lot, is that conservatives and people that are patriotic do not have the willpower to exercise their autonomy in a way that's beneficial. They are the lack of willpower to use power is weakness. And I think that not only is it weakness, it's malice. Because if you don't act and you don't do these things yourself, what happens is that everybody else suffers because of you. You can't just do whatever you want, unfortunately. Well, yeah, of course you can. If you get enough people together, you do anything you want. Absolutely. What do you mean you can't do what you want? Who said that? The people that don't want you to do it? Fuck them. Just do it. Who cares? Like, fuck them. Like, nah, the thing that claiming malice is a stretch. I don't think so. You talk about how Trump's trying to actively usher in the Antichrist. Take your meds.
So what is this?
Oh my God, look at this. Every single one of them, Reese's peanut butter cup bags are getting tagged. Look at that.
Really played. They really played. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wow. That is embarrassing, man. That is so fucking embarrassing. How long did that take? It probably took like 5 minutes, honestly. You just clip it on there. It's really simple. I mean, it's not hard to do that. Can't they just rip those off? Nah, they probably put it underneath the Ziploc thing, so it's harder to do. I mean, could they? Yeah, of course they could, but it makes it harder. Like, every countermeasure to reduce crime does not stop crime. It only reduces the probability of it occurring. That's the difference, right? And a lot of people might not understand this. And this is Home Depot, is another one. Look at this. Here we go. Uh-oh, you're at the sticks.
Right now, or if not, let me know your favorite video game of all time. You guys, chat, do you guys play video games? If you do, let me know in the comments what you're playing right now, or if not, let me know your favorite video game of all time. And if you don't, let me know another game you like to play. Let's get off into it.
Say! Jesus Christ! Someone kill this guy now. Oh my God! He's gay!
Bro, I will say, though, it'd be like that. When you're facing up against some sweats, I play Call of Duty with the boys probably 3 to 4 times a week, and when you're up against those sweats, man, you be madder than a hornet's nest.
Hour.
Bro, I got home at 6:50.
No, you didn't.
On Hood.
No, I have texts. You got home at 7.
Okay, so it's 2 hours later. It's now 9. That's how math works. That's how numbers work, Crystal. You're a teacher.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw up.
If this is what are they gagging for? You know, like, what are they gagging about? What is that? How to piss off your girlfriend?
Are you kidding me?
Just turn the Xbox on, bro. It's all it takes. I think it comes from a sense, and chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think it comes from a sense of wanting to task men always. Like, God forbid a man wants to sit there and relax. They always want to task us with something.
I told my boyfriend, hey, because I've had a couple, you know, and he said, oh, one more game of League.
Got his priorities straight. He's dropped a tear.
One more game of League.
Baby, one more game of League. You can't just spring that on me. You really want to get his attention, though. Get under that desk. You know what I'm saying? Get under the desk. Things will change, but you got to take some initiative.
You kidding me?
Ryan.
Don't start.
For Fortnite.
Don't start.
For Fortnite.
Dude, wait.
Ryan.
Okay, obviously. Give me a second, babe. No.
OMG,
He's so
he's
over
mad.
it. Look at him.
Are you kidding me?
He had to take a shot. This man had to take a shot. He was going through it.
I think this is because I think the reason men get so upset about this, and I can resonate with it because I'm a guy, allegedly. We're very task driven. So when we get our mindset to a task of I'm going to play the game, I'm going to finish this game, it's like something we want. And when an expectation gets set and then it doesn't get met, people get upset. Ship it a nice, shut up on a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. So for me, when Cass is like, hey, you can play the game, and then I hop on the game, I pop the headset on, get the controller in my hand, I don't expect to be interrupted. The only time I get upset is when I do get interrupted, because my expectations are you said I could hop on the game. Okay? And when you don't let me play, I get upset. Oh, she's going to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What are you? Stop! What are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing? Why did you do that? I'm recording.
And just wait, and the thing is, this is the same equivalent to like if a guy like poured water on your makeup while you're doing your makeup, or you know, smashed your phone while you're scrolling TikTok, you know, or smashed your phone while you're reading a Kindle book. She can sniff the PlayStation button like a filthy kebab at 4 a.m.
Seriously?
What are you doing?
They really hate.
They always wonder, like, hey, I know you spent $700 on this console, but why are you playing it? POV, your girl bought you a PS5, but she don't like you playing it.
Hey, seriously?
She came around like a nosy manager, bro.
What?
You want
I'm gonna need those TPS reports by tomorrow.
to play the game? I thought we watched a movie.
Babe, how you gonna buy me the PS5 and not want me to play it?
But you always want to play it. You never want to watch the TV with me.
I barely play it because I'm always watching TV.
You always playing it. Every time my brother calls, he's trying to play it with you.
Babe, you just...
Here's my whole thing. Watching TV's cool. I watch TV shows. There's certain things that I watch. But I feel like the value that you get out of playing a video game is you're getting to interact with it. So there's different types of brain stimulation. It's one that you're interacting with, and it's almost like an exercise for the brain. Whereas a TV, it's just mindless. You're just sitting there. You're not really thinking. You're not really all you're doing is just watching something happen as opposed to watching it happen and interacting with it, which in my opinion I think is a lot better. And the other things that are a lot better is, like taking like your health really serious, a lot of guys get older and they just start thinking, why am I tired all the time? Why is my motivation dwindling? Why am I gaining fat and losing muscle? And the truth is, chat, it might not just be your age. Testosterone levels have been declining in men for decades. And a lot of guys are dealing with low energy, low drive, brain fog, poor sleep, mood swings, and libido that's packed its bags and moved on out. And here's the crazy part. You can still be told you're completely normal while feeling absolutely terrible. That's why I want to tell you guys about Mars from the Wellness Company. Mars is a non-injectable, hormone-free formula designed to help your body's natural testosterone production. No prescriptions, no needles, and no synthetic hormones. It's packed with ingredients like Tongat Ali, Shilajit, horny goatweed, boron, and zinc, all combined to support stamina, energy, confidence, performance, and overall male vitality. Basically, helping you get your edge back without turning your kitchen into a chemistry lab. If you're serious about feeling like yourself again, go to twc.health/Nix and use code NIX at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's twc.health/Nix and use code NIX for 10% off plus free shipping. What do we got here?
The bed at number 1, playing video games for 3+ hours. If you are above the age of 23, and you are sitting down playing video games for 3+ hours a night, find something else to do, please. The next one's huge for me. When boys wear that huge headset while playing video games, specifically the green one with the little microphone right here that's like, welcome to McDonald's, you guys know what I'm talking about. I hate that thing.
All right, what is the rest of this list? Chewing gum with your mouth open, licking their fingers after they eat, no body hair. Okay, you want us to be hairless. Drinking Monsters, bang, sliding into Snapchat DMs, buzz cuts that are tight to the forehead, being afraid of bugs, and cheap with their money. Is there anything that men can do to not get chastised by women? I bet if I was breathing the way she didn't want me to, it'd be an ick.
And when his Xbox ends up in the bottom of the lake, then whoop-de-do. No more boys' nights for you.
I just think it's ridiculous how women get so mad of a man enjoying something. And they always make this argument like, why don't you go chop some wood? What do I look like, a freaking lumberjack to you? Do you think I just want to sit outside and do manual labor all day? Like, for me, video games are nostalgic. I grew up with 3 older half-brothers, and I remember at the ripe age of like 8 or 9, I was playing Tekken with them and getting my butt handed to me, crying because I'm losing in Tekken. I remember those days, dude. And then it got to Mortal Kombat, and then I started playing Halo. And then my mom let me skip school in 7th grade because Halo 2 came out, I do believe. And you're actually speaking, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but you're actually speaking to the Blockbuster second place winner, second runner-up winner, whatever you want to call it. Second place Blockbuster video game champion of 2002. The local Paris, Texas Blockbuster. I couldn't even get first in that, so... But that's when they held those at Blockbuster, bro. I remember standing in line until midnight, waiting till Halo 2 came out outside of a Blockbuster in Paris, Texas. Dude, I thought at that age, I really thought I was going to go pro in video games. I really did. I was like, I'm Timothy Chalamet. I'm him Duncan. I thought that I could play an MLG. This is back in the day when MLG was a thing. But then I started, like, playing online and getting just my butt handed to me. And then I met some people locally and started getting my butt handed to me. So I was like, okay, I guess my dreams of going pro are just never going to happen.
If no one's warned you on what it's like to actually live with your boyfriend, let me warn you. We just got home from doing some errands and look what he's doing. Haven't talked to him since.
She could always pick up a...
See, women talk on the phone, men talk on the game. That's just what it is.
Get off of your game right now.
Seriously?
And he's just dropping it. He's just starting the game, dude.
Get off your game right now or you don't love me. 3,
Here we go.
2, 1. Hey, you did it!
That was not worth it.
Yeah, it's never worth it. Just play your game, dude. Enjoy yourself. It's really not that hard. Ladies, just let a man play for a couple of hours. It's not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. Let him play for a couple of hours. Let him have some fun. This is why in a relationship, and this is just my opinion, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think it's important in a relationship to spend time apart. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? So there's certain days where I'm like, Cass, go out, do your thing. Go to Target. Go to the mall. Go get some more lotion that you don't need. Go get some more hair products that you don't need. Go get your nails done. Go get your toes done. Go get a massage. Go do something. Get away from the house. Let me stay here with baby Nix for a few hours. But we spend time apart. And we coordinate that so both of us can do it. There's certain days I go do it. I'll go to the indoor golf range. Maybe I'll just lock in and play my game for 3 hours. And she won't bother me. I just close my door. I sit here in my office. But we make it a point to spend time away from each other. Because when you're always with somebody, you can grow resentment. You can just get so sick of just being around them all the time. It's like, can I just not see your face for like an hour? Can I just not hear you breathe for like an hour? Ain't that right, Lokes? He's like, I'm tired today, Dad. Let's get back off into this spot. Turning my boyfriend's game off.
Burn it all, I'm saying, burn it all, burn it all day. Burn it how your coat. Stuff, man. Oh my God! Oh my God!
She unplugged it too. She wasn't playing.
Hello? Oh my God, bro! I know you just didn't.
She acts like she don't care. See, this is how nerdy I am with my boys. Is we actually talk on Discord because I was getting chat banned so much, like a lot. I was saying some very foul things, and so like there's a few times I got chat banned.
Turning off
And then my other buddies got chat banned too. If they release those chat logs, I'd be cooked. You know, I'd be cooked. But I was getting chat banned, so now we hop on Discord and we chat on Discord. So if something happens in the game and gets disconnected, we can still talk to each other.
My husband's PS5 while he's gaming.
Yeah, dude, he's see, look, got him. It's the same guy that was capping it.
Huh.
Babe,
like,
where are you going?
I'm gonna go get a lawyer.
A lawyer for what?
I'm getting us a divorce.
Oh my God.
It's not that serial. It's not that serial. But it is annoying. You know, because I don't go turn the TV off when you're watching Love Island or Temptation Island or one of those stupid dating shows. I don't go do that. Turning off my boyfriend's PS5 is in the middle of the game.
Yo!
You know what the ride is for this?
What are you doing?
Cleaning.
Why did you turn the game off?
I didn't turn it off on purpose.
This is some serious pick-me behavior. She's in like a short leather skirt. Brother, and you set the camera up. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And it's just, dude, it's a humiliation ritual. I don't understand why women do this. Men, we don't do this. Like when y'all are doing your makeup or something, we don't go and just like ruin it for no reason. Like women do this so much. That's why there's an entire video. Like we're going to go through this entire video and it's going to be women doing this, not men.
Your f***ing game.
Babe, stop talking about her like that. She's gonna get mad.
Okay, let's see if that freaking controller's gonna cook for you, clean after you for all your freaking.
Why are you so mad? Don't listen to her. I'm sorry. Get out.
The controller wouldn't.
He's rubbing the controller. Cook for you, clean for you.
Friend plays any of these 3 games, you should break up with him.
Okay.
Number 1, Rust. Rust might be the most toxic game of all time.
Don't play Rust.
Not only that, but the guys that play this game are literally awful. If your man plays Rust and you wonder why he treats you so terrible, well, no, but seriously, don't date a guy that plays Rust.
Got it.
Number 2, we have Valorant. Are we surprised?
Valorant,
If your man plays Valorant, like, actually break up with him right now. I'm not even kidding. I have never met a loyal guy that plays Valorant. He will cheat on you with the pocket sage that he says is just a friend. No, that is not just a friend, I'll tell you that. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you date a guy that plays Valorant? Like, just break up with him. Next up, we have League of Legends. I don't think anyone is surprised. League men are just absolutely terrible. And that is honestly being nice.
Women do.
I don't know anything about. I think I played Valorant once. Really complicated. In League of Legends, I don't play those types of games. You know, a lot of guys. Sorry.
Else just absolutely hates video games, and when their boyfriend
Why
plays.
are they always putting on the clown makeup when complaining? Is this like the modern women's starter kit? Like when you become a modern woman, do they hand you a starter kit of like, hey, all right, go get some ridiculous piercings in your face, try to dye your hair if you can, get a meaningless degree in college, and then anytime you want to complain, you know, either be eating or do your makeup.
Video games, because I feel like I'm a bad girlfriend, but I just cannot stand it and I don't know what to do. Like, I tried multiple strategies of discouraging that habit, and I'm really trying to.
Why don't we start discouraging the habit of you ladies getting lip filler? Why don't we start discouraging that?
Be more accepting and think about why does it trigger me so much and how can I reflect on this. I just really hope there is somebody who can relate with me. Like, please relate, because I feel like the world's girlfriend ever sometimes. Just
I mean, you are a bad girlfriend if you can't let your man just enjoy something. I mean, God forbid a man wants to sit down and play the game with his boys for a little bit. I don't understand it. I think it's because women really want to task men. That's the big part of it. And then also they can't stand that you're giving your attention to something else and actually enjoying it. I think that's another big one.
And you have a girlfriend, you guys don't get in fights that you game too much, right? Right? Spend time with your girlfriend. I'm sick of seeing, oh my God, I'm a gamer, okay? And I get it. I see both sides. Spend time with your dang girlfriend. I'm sick of seeing posts of women being like, my man games too much. He spends more time with the game than me. Why? Do you know how many single men would love to be in your position? Do you know? And you come home every day and you say, oh, hi, honey, I'm home and I'm gonna go game because I haven't, I've had a long day. Is she your friend? You guys should be besties. You guys should be friends as well. Not just partners, okay? Hang out together. I don't want to see another freaking post of girls complaining that their man picks video games over them. That's not how it should be. Women don't do that. Women who game don't do that.
What's wrong with a man?
A lot of women don't game, though, and this is some serious pick-me behavior. This is a pink-haired wannabe streamer girl. Never even seen her before, so I don't know what she does. And then chat, put a one in the chat if you agree, because this is the way I feel about gamer girls. It's performative. It's performative. Gamer women are performative. Women don't like video games. It's not a thing. In general, maybe there's the, slight exclusion for some women that really do like them, but women don't like video games. It's just not a thing, dude. It's like women don't like going to the gym. This is a new phenomenon. Back in my day, boy, you weren't seeing women in the gym, son. They were walking. They were doing Pilates. They weren't lifting weights. Now we got all these muscle mommies and all this craziness. This wasn't really a thing when I was a kid. Women weren't going to the gym. Women just wanted to be like, hey, if I just eat salads a couple days a week, I'll be skinny, and that's all I need. Like, really, women just need to be skinny. Men are the ones that need to have muscle. And so these women that play video games, to me, is so performative. Because men like video games. Men have always been the one to like video games. Men create video games, and men enjoy video games. It's just like a lot of, I think women write a lot of the smut novels, and women enjoy those smut novels. So, it's just so odd to me. It's just like anime, too. Like, when I was younger, watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z, you were kind of a weirdo. Oh, you don't like sports? You don't watch football? It's like, I wasn't really a big sports guy. I'd much rather watch an episode of Dragon Ball Z when I was a younger kid, like in middle school, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. Then I figured out really quick that the kids that did that were much more nerdy than I wanted to be associated with. So I was like, all right, I guess I got to drop the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then I can only talk about Pokemon cards with like these couple kids, because if I talk about it with everybody, I'm going to look really weird. And so then I got into skateboarding to be socially acceptable. Skateboarding was the thing. Everybody wanted to skateboard. Like Jackass was huge, Bam Margera, Johnny Knoxville, all that stuff was like running rampant. So everybody wanted to do that stuff. And I even had home videos of us jumping off buildings and falling into bushes, like jumping into holly bushes as a kid. Stupid. I had a broken arm at one time, and I was jumping off a roof into a holly bush. Stupid, dude. Stupid. But I saw it, and that was what we were influenced by, is wanting to skateboard. And I broke my arm skateboarding. So it was stupid. It was so stupid. But we all did it, and that was what it was. Now, video games are so prevalent, everybody's doing it. We have female streamers. Like, gaming is more of like a common culture now. Like, esports are huge now. But back when I was a kid, MLG was a small niche community. It wasn't a big, massive community. But now you see these esports players. They have esports in high school. I saw a video of a kid who was like on JV in high school on the esports team. And he's like, hey, you know what? You're playing varsity today, kid. And he's like, oh my God, I'm playing varsity? I was like, what? The only JV and varsity we had was actual sports like soccer, football, basketball, volleyball. That was the sports you associated with JV and varsity. But now we have esports teams. It's just wild to me how everything is changed so much, where video games are so normalized now. But the women that play, to me, it's performative. Hiding my boyfriend's controller in my glow mode leggings because he always want to be on the game. Oh, he got the green screen. He a streamer too.
Yo, you see my controller?
No.
Oh, he got the snuggie. He's ready to lock in. He got the snuggie.
What business do I have to search in the whole damn house?
Like what? I don't know.
It's only
Bro,
down. It
like
stays
what
downstairs.
the hell is wrong with you?
This one's broken. This don't work.
Well, take that one.
No, I just told you it don't work.
Well, I don't know what you want from me.
Well, come help. I don't know. It's not downstairs. That's the only place it would be.
Well, go in your little snuggie and go buy another one. I was recording a video.
Yo, give me my. Come on. What the are you? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was testing out the glow mode leggings.
Yo.
Like what the hell?
What you mean testing them out with my?
Be really
you go up my analog. Come on, give me my.
Bro,
he's
you
tripping.
were on the game for how long? Like I was just testing them out.
Who can? I can be on the game. It's my goddamn. I'm not bothering you.
And dude, here's my thing with the controllers. Xbox, PS5, y'all gotta chill on these controller prices. I went and bought a new controller because for some reason Xbox just can't make a controller that lasts more than 6 months. And them hoes are like $60, $70. I was like, God, what's going on?
But he's addicted to playing Call of Duty with the boys.
He's a 10, but he's addicted to playing Call of Duty with the boys.
What's his new rating?
0. Absolutely 0.
Shut up.
Because gamer boys smell bad. A 4. Okay.
Really? Gamer boys smell bad?
I don't see that as motivation. I think it can be a hobby. I think you can do it for fun. But if you're constantly gaming, that's just not going to work for me because I'm a very driven person. I would just see that as laziness, to be honest.
Like a 5, 6? I don't know. I don't know. If he's the same age as me, I feel like you gotta have a job and stuff. So if you're addicted to Call of Duty, you probably don't have a job.
Ooh, 4, maybe a 3.
If he's actually a
good lord, no. If he's a Chad, you'll let him do you bad. Shibanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a T-shirt. If he's a Chad, you will let him do you bad. Chad, I just be coming up with these. I don't even mean to sometimes.
Been with my fiance for 4 years now, and he's never had a PlayStation before. Now it's taken over my life, and now I just really feel like I wish I'd appreciated life before he got a PlayStation. So this is an insight into my life now.
Dude, he's locked in bed on the big screen. Oh, you playing Call of Duty on that, bruh? Nah, you can't do that.
You know, while we're on,
you can't do that. The refresh rate is too low on those, bro. You cannot do that. All right, let's switch gears. Let's get off into the Twitter. You can't do that. Playing Call of Duty. Playing Call of Duty on a big TV like that is trying to like dig a grave with a spoon. It's just it's no. It's like a pregnant woman on welfare. It just doesn't work. All right, what is this? Her husband sees his friends once a week, every month for a long weekend. He booked a 2.5-week trip to France over the summer without his wife and kids and wants to know if she's overreacting. Wait, what?
So I'm just coming on here to air my grievances, and I want to know if I'm crazy. But my husband has been going on these trips with his friend. He sees them once a month for a long weekend, and whatever, that's fine. We've got 2 little kids. I just watch the kids, and he goes and does his, thing. But last week, he's like, hey, me and his buddy are going to go to France over summer for 2 weeks.
Long time.
Excited. And he's like, check this out. I found tickets on Air Club for $450 round trip. We're going to go for 2.5 weeks. I'm like, what?
It's a long time.
I never get to go on trips like that. I don't understand. Is this a dad thing? Am I overreacting? I feel like you should take your family. I don't get it.
Now, I'll be completely honest. I think a 2.5-week trip is a lot. Let's check out some of the comments here. Tell her what, long weekend, yeah, but if you got 2 little kids, leaving them for 2 weeks is a no-go. Somebody says, I mean, he's kind of gay. So why aren't you booking yourself a trip once a month as he does? No kids, no husband. This is what I would have done instead of going to the internet to look sad. I mean, kind of got a point here. I just don't see the point in going on a 2-week trip. Now, for example, I will be going to Kick It with Jack Morgan May 6th to the 9th? 6th to the 8th. I'll be with Jack Morgan and be on his podcast. Shout out to my boy Jack, by the way. But that's more of like a business trip. It's not really like a fun trip. Like I don't go on fun trips with my homies a lot. First of all, because it's very hard to go on a trip with a bunch of guys because you got to plan it. Like as you become an adult, it becomes really difficult to plan a trip with a bunch of guys. This clip I wanted to show you guys because it talks about a point I made the other day where I said female podcasts promote degeneracy and male podcasts promote self-help. Let's get off into it.
I always find it
Oops, sorry, that's really loud. I'm gonna turn that down some, chat. My bad.
interesting that the top listened to podcasts for men are all self-help podcasts, but the top listened to podcasts for women is Call Her Daddy. Debauchery and degeneracy is pushed so heavily towards women that you actually have to wake up every single day and choose not to listen to those things. You not only have to fight it when you're scrolling through your algorithm, but you also have to fight this war that's going on in your mind. There is so clearly a war on young women's minds, and there has been for a very long time. Not only when it comes to your lifestyle and the way that you think, but your actual identity. We don't know what to put our identity into because we're constantly being sold a new identity. This is called a coherent aspirational identity system, and there's a new one pretty much every 6 months to a year. So these billionaires in boardrooms that we talked about that own these platforms, they create these coherent aspirational identity systems.
It's like, I want to be a soft wife life, soft girly, and then, 6 months later it turns into something different. But here's a clip of Call Her Daddy just to show you how much degeneracy they just talk about.
Okay, let me tell you this, though. I will tell you this. I fucked him because I was dying over my ex, okay? After we fucked, I made myself throw up on PCH because of how disgusting it was. And then I went home and I sat on the shower floor and I didn't fuck again for like 2 years.
That's what they talk about, chat. That's what they talk about. That's what they talk about, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's what they talk about. All right, here's some Caleb Hammer clip.
The people that get offended the most are usually some of the worst people I've ever met because they hold everyone to purity tests and they destroy people's lives if they're not 100% perfect in every way whatsoever. They act like they're kind online and then in real life they don't do shit. And those that are willing to actually joke with each other and who have open minds and who are willing to be fun and not care about every little thing that a word is said actually stand up and stick for people when real matters and it comes down to it. They're performative, they virtue signal, and then when it comes to actually stepping up, they do nothing, except maybe they went out and protest one Saturday.
You're such an asshole.
What? Do you not have friends where you guys just like do little jabs
to each other?
Oh, that's not that mean. Doing little spoon jokes?
No, because it's a real thing that affects my life.
Oh God, shut up. Everybody's so soft. That's the problem. Somebody reposted a clip of mine that was like, this guy's spitting it straight. I can't remember the name of the dude, but I was basically clowning a big back woman, and then a lot of the comments were like, love this, bring shame back. That's what we need to do. When I was a kid, dude, growing up, middle school, high school, you did something stupid, you got completely clowned for it. I think that's why as men we go for self-help more, because men tell each other uncomfortable truths and women tell each other comfortable lies. That's why women ask, do I look fat in this? And girls are like, no, queen, you look so good. But as a fat dude, you will get clowned constantly. Speaking of big backs.
Big back.
I'm trying to open my horizons to vegetables because I'm a pretty picky.
Boy, I'm trying to open my horizons to vegetables. You need to open your horizons to putting the fork down. Wait, you're a pretty picky eater? That's a lie.
You're a liar! Vegetables because I'm a pretty picky eater.
Oh my god. How you get so fat your hairline get pushed down?
Sometimes, and
Sometimes, try never.
I've been trying different like fish because I know that's healthy
Okay.
for you.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, no matter how you want to say it, you're eating a lot. And you're not a picky eater if you're 600 pounds. You get that?
Yes.
The problem is you only want to eat unhealthy food because it tastes good to you. That's not being picky. That's a choice you make that is going to kill you if you don't stop. And you're not getting that, okay?
There's the enabler. It's always the enabler there because this big woman who's built like a bus isn't going in that kitchen and whipping that up or going through the drive-thru and getting that. It's this one right here. It's always the enabler. You got to pay attention to these enablers as well.
Okay? So this is nowhere near the progress you need to make if you want to live.
Right.
And
God, there's just one big chin. She's a chinian. Look at that. The earlobe almost melts into that neck.
you need to understand that because you're running out of time.
Yeah, she's not running out of anything. You know, maybe running out of food, maybe, but good Lord. Sheesh. God, these women are so big. At the right looks. Let's hook you up, big dog. Let's hook you up. Some of you guys said I need to try one of these. If I can get 1,000 subs in a day, I'll take a bite of it. Loki free. That's it. Free. Don't make me shove it in your mouth, dude. You're gonna think I'm force feeding you. Gonna have to call up Hassan to make sure you're acting right, bro. All right, let's get into the comments of the last video. I'm sorry I'm waiting so long to do this. I'm trying to make this an integral part of the channel, but it seems like I'm bucking this up every day. All right, here we go. This was from the feminist mom gets destroyed by a 12-year-old son. What do we got here? Man is built, not deconstructed. No to feminism. No to bullying allies. No more simps. I agree. This is why fathers should, by default, get physical custody of their children, especially the boys. FYI, if you don't respect your children's father, they will either hate you, disrespect you, or become socially unstable. Why can't these loonies stop living vicariously through their kids? Let them find their own path. They deserve no children, period. And then women denounce ChatGPT for disagreeing. Typical. Women can't raise men alone. This is 100% true. The boy's not trying to poke holes in feminist theory. He's just pointing out the holes already been poked. Those kids never stood a chance. Mom, have you heard about Hillary Clinton? Started Libya war, Syria war, and a coup in Ukraine and Victoria Nuland? That mom's draft argument is that some men start wars, therefore her son, my son, and all men should be forced to go to war. What a bee. Does she even know that she's fighting for? So sad for her son. I recently got fired from my job because of two feminists in control of the workplace. They did not care about my work ethic and ganged up on me without logic and fired me because of my attitudes towards their incompetence. Wow. I'm sorry for whoever that was. What's his name? Mr. Rune? Okay. It's crazy how women can say anything a man does is manly, but it's wrong to categorize things that women do as girly. That's so true. That is so true. But it's wrong to categorize things that women do as girly. That's so true. That is so true. Heavily forcing ideals onto kids instead of doing it respectfully and casually will result in a rebellion later on in life. This is 100% true. Women collapse the patriarch by trashing men and boys in their families and treating working class men like second-class dog. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. All research shows that children achieve more with their fathers in the home. My favorite Thomas Sowell quote is, when you live your whole life with preferential treatment, equality seems like discrimination. Ooh, that's really good. She is sowing seeds of shame in her own son. Ask a feminist to prove that the patriarchy exists and they find the nearest bunker. Another woman out of touch with reality. Son, mom, men don't have it easier. We're forced into war. Feminist mom uses logical fallacy. That's exactly what she did. There's a son. Their son are going to grow to hate their moms. I mean, dude, I hate that. My mom never pushed that onto me. My mom's actually pretty based, though. Like, my mom's very based, actually, to be honest. Like, my mom would tell me things to watch out for. She's like, hey, women lie. Women will tell you something and do something else. Like, be careful. You know, don't get too close to women. They're going to break your heart. So, like, my mom was super based and kind of helped me understand that. But I think if I would have had my dad in my life and if he actually wouldn't have been a piece of crap, I probably would have been raised a little bit better, probably. Actually, more than likely would have been raised a little bit better. But my dad was a complete degenerate, druggie. So it was tough out in those streets. You know what I'm saying, chat? Ain't that right, Lokes?
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode.
Look at this. Here we go. got the sticks. It's like a, you know what this is like? It's like a treasure goblin. Whenever you hit them and they drop all the loot, there go the shoes, there goes the phone. Like a treasure goblin. Whenever you hit them and they drop all the loot, there go the shoes, there goes the phone. Oh my God. Look. And you see this guy, look. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, guys, please. Man. Look at this. This is at a Home Depot. Oh my God. Like, so embarrassing? I know. Like, how do you do this? Fucking savages. I know. It's ridiculous. People at Home Depot don't get paid enough for this? Yeah, they gotta pay them more money. This is nuts, man. And it's just insane for me to look at this, man. I don't know what the fuck this is. Consider yourself lucky they haven't discovered clubs yet. They have. Trust me. Like, I've been downtown. They've discovered clubs. And so I will get to this. This is really funny. This is so fucking funny, but I'm not ready for it yet. And this is one more. Here we go.
Y'all know me. I would take this, please. Thank you. I would take that, please. Thank you. You gotta grab